Yeah, that's your best friend. She told you that I bought her message. Yeah, you know you love me, bitch. And you know I love it when you start doing that slutty shit. Yeah, looking so good, I should start just selling dick. Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Delilah. If you're new here, and we have my favorite human in the whole wide world visiting us today. Happy Valentine's Day. This video is gonna be posted on Valentine's Day, so I'm gonna wish it to you guys. Marcus and I would have already been made 2 years, 2 days prior to Valentine's Day, so I'm so freaking excited about that. But it's not yet that time. What we're gonna do today is basically have a little relationship Q&A. I decided to kind of base it on the wedding shoe game, where the groom and the bride would hold up each other's shoes as answers to questions of like who does things more, things like that. So we're gonna go ahead and answer 10 of those questions, and then we're gonna go into 5 of more personal questions with a little short answer over there. And another fun thing we have, instead of shoes, we have a nice little...
Yeah, why you guys show mine?
A nice little, you know? We only have one, so as each person answers, we're just gonna...
We're supposed to have 2, but
flip.
That shit is expensive.
Yeah, this took...
Expensive.
I'm running out of ink, like...
Color ink, it's just...
Colored ink, like,
yeah,
we had to have our faces. Come on, man, it had to be that way, yeah? Okay, so let's get started. And also, before I get started, if you guys don't already know, this is a collab. We will have other videos for this Valentine's Day.
Collab.
If you didn't see our last week's collab, it will be linked down below. The playlist will be linked down below. And please check out my ladies.
Claudia Greiner, Minakshi Singh, ShannieWill Speak, Marci and the Chaos, and Nada Shamseddine.
Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm excited. Okay.
I go first every time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because I'm reading the questions, and he doesn't know the questions, so... Really?
Delilah eats the most. I would say that, you know, she always does that 3 meal a day. I be doing like 1.5 meals a day, because, you know, I mean, I don't know, people do need 3 meals a day, but I don't need 3 meals a day. I need like 1.5, maybe 2 meals a day. I don't eat breakfast, so...
Yeah, I like to eat breakfast, lunch, and also dinner, because... And then snacks in between, so yeah.
I really just eat dinner and lunch, like...
Sometimes.
The winner.
The winner.
The winner. Yo, she hugged the bed and the covers. I swear to God, you will see that the blanket is like regular. Like we have a little pattern at the bottom, and you know that's the bottom of the blanket. And then when she scoops it and she like puts it underneath her
I like to wrap
ass.
myself up like a cocoon, because I'm always cold.
You always see that the bottom is always turned sideways on her side, because she's just yanking it with one arm and taking it away from me. I wake up in the middle of the night, no blanket.
I would have to say both of us, just because he's talking about the whole cover thing, but to be honest, he's done it before too. I caught him before.
I'm against the wall, dog. Like, she be having all that space, and I have my ass on the wall.
Yeah, he
but
likes
I like the wall.
I don't like the wall. It's too cold. I don't like the
cold. The wall is good.
I do?
Yes.
Do I? Oh.
Because I don't cuddle.
See, I love cuddling, but I can't cuddle for long because I get really uncomfortable, really hot, really like annoyed.
Okay, so yeah, it's half and half. I say that I initiate more cuddling at night, because, you know, it's time to go to sleep.
But she
can't
easily.
Stay still, and I get hot.
Yeah,
I get hot very
like,
easily, so I can't be under the blanket. She loves being under the blanket, so I can't do it, you know. It's kind of difficult. But
and then it's all sweaty.
Hopefully we gotta find a way, like one of them beds that have the temperature setting. I don't know.
So yeah, we would have to say both.
Yeah.
Damn.
Delilah is
Am I?
stubborn.
I don't know.
She's annoying.
I wouldn't say I'm the most stubborn. I think we both pretty stubborn. Marcus kind of forgives me a lot, and I used to be a lot more stubborn, so I think we've definitely worked our way up, but
she's still on the stubborn side.
I think we're both stubborn, but yeah, I might be a little bit more stubborn than him. But he likes to be petty a lot, so like, doesn't that count?
Petty isn't kind of stubbornness.
Petty is stubborn. You're stubborn about being petty. I mean, maybe.
I'm a petty person.
And you know what move I'm talking about. We're talking about move.
Wait, which move?
Move, like hit on you, flirtatious kind of.
Oh, that was Delilah.
No.
That was
really?
Delilah. Delilah was the one that was flirting with me on the low key. She would be the one that would be on Instagram and be like...
Yeah, I'm gonna post screenshots.
I forgot exactly what it was. She would be the one flirting low key. Like, it was so low key.
Yeah, because I always thought Marcus was cute, but like, you know, we all had our thing going on. We both had our thing going on, so it's not like, you know. But eventually, I would say, so you say me?
She started it in the beginning.
I would say.
And then
Marcus.
I did it, you know.
Yeah, 'cause
I was like, mine, you know.
Aww.
You know, on my ass, whatever.
Okay. And we can talk about that in another video if you guys would like. So
Yeah.
like and comment, and we'll tell you guys about our hit on each other first time type thing, you know?
Yeah,
PG-13.
That shit was funny. It was so funny. She was so confused. Like later on, like after she was doing, like she over social media, okay, but then like when it's in person, like she like
Like I never said
confusion,
nothing.
like she never even knew what happened. Like what we was talking about the night before was just like, what do you mean? You know, like she never knew nothing about it.
You know what? You know what's crazy? I'm gonna mention something really quickly. When Marcus first started like kind of flirtatiously texting me, I thought it was his like
Oh yeah, she thought it was my ex.
girl
the
ex.
girl at the time.
Yeah, I thought it was her like fucking with me, and I thought she was trying to catch me. So I was really iffy about it. But the next thing I know, we were working that night together. He's walking through the door with his phone in his hands seconds after he texts me, and I'm like, oh, so it's him. It's genuine. Okay, I'm feeling it. So I would say Marcus, and then Marcus would say me.
Delilah's the biggest split. She would just be like, I don't know, out of nowhere just start like hugging me and kissing me and touching me, like in any type of way. It could be at any type of moment. She'll just like be laying down and I'm laying down my phone and she'll just be like, and just start fucking going.
Yeah, because so at random times I remember like, hey, I have a boyfriend and I love him, so I just like kind of turn to him because he's always next to me. So it's
and she has to remember she has a boyfriend.
No. It's
and
like
that she loves me.
no. I would say Marcus because Marcus maybe not in our relationship because we be chilling, but like before our relationship, Marcus had game. Like he had game. He was pulling.
He still got game.
He was pulling females. Okay.
He still got game.
He still got game.
You better watch out.
But he definitely, like, that same night that I'm referencing to in the last question, he got game. He had game. I'm just saying.
Damn. Nice to know.
Okay. Damn, that's nice to know. You knew that already.
She almost always her. That's the shit that she, like, I've said I'm gonna do something and then she's like, that's not the right thing to do, or that's dangerous, or I don't agree with that. And then time bad always happens when she says that. I think she jinxes me every time.
No, it's just that, you know, I have a paranoia anxiety kind of thing sometimes, or most times. So, yeah, so I'm always looking out for bad situations, and I tell Marcus, like, hey, or like,
sometimes it's like too much. Like, it'll be about everything instead of just a couple of things. Like, sometimes it's just little, and sometimes it's like, whoa, too much.
Yeah.
Everything is not, you could take risks in life, woman. You know?
No, but just, I guess so. I guess because I'm kind of basing on our previous experiences, like almost everything, whenever we try to do something fun or anything like that, it always goes downhill somehow. Like there's always something f***ing it up. So like that's just how our life is, and I just learned to work with it. But Marcus is right. Sometimes I OD, so it's true. It's true.
I almost got arrested in the last video, if y'all didn't understand. Not the last video, but a video before, you know, for calling the cops on me. So
yeah, if you haven't watched,
arrested.
if you haven't watched the video, this one was actually back in New York. We filmed, and we talked about story time of how I
I'm not gonna go
tried
into
to
it again.
lock up my boyfriend.
Every time we go into it, we have different point of views on it, and
So
it was all her fault. I'm saying it again.
Watch the video and come to your conclusion.
Yeah,
but I say both. So with Marcus is more likely to get arrested because of the dumb stuff he does, because he loves to do risky things all the time, and I'm always like don't do it. Like, I don't know, just like random risky things. We're not gonna go into it. And then me, I would say I'm more likely to get arrested if I'm really upset. I'm more likely, maybe in a question of who's more likely to murder, probably me, because I'm really angry all the freaking time, so I might get arrested for that.
That's right. That's absolutely right.
Yeah, I'm the more angry one, so in that case. But overall, I'm more careful in life about cops.
Yeah, I get angry fast, but it goes away.
Yeah.
She gets angry.
He calms down really quickly.
Lately, it's been very, very nice. She's been getting mad, and she gets over it very fast. Usually, it's like a day and a half, but now it's 20 minutes, and I'm very happy about that. You know, we get to talk things out more. I like that. Fuck. That's a good one. You go first on that one.
Oh, I go first?
I don't know.
Well, I know I'm really funny, but I have to say Marcus, because he always makes me laugh. Every single day, he always has something funny to say. Even when he's angry, it makes me laugh. Like, everything Marcus does makes me laugh. Because he's just so funny. Even he doesn't get angry a lot. That's why it's probably funny to me, which is not cool, I guess. But it's funny because it barely ever happens, and he's always so angry, like on a roll, like moving angry. You know, it's so funny.
I'm gonna have to say Delilah.
Aww.
Only because when I be angry, or if I'm like whatever, she'll just look at me, start smiling. And then after she knows that she got me, because I start smiling back, then
yeah,
she
I
doing
see that little
shit.
like, hi, boo, boo, and then he'll start grinning, and he's like, stop, because he always tells me to stop, because he knows I'm doing it. But I just want to make sure that he's not too mad to the point where I can't make him happy again.
She's the funniest one. And she'll be mad, and then out of nowhere, she'll be like, ooh.
And then the last question.
Delilah.
Do I?
Delilah replaces the toilet paper more, because I will go in there and blow up the bathroom.
Who uses the toilet paper more?
Oh,
Marcus?
uses me.
No. Yeah, no. The original question was like, who replaces it more? He uses it more, but yet I replace it more.
She has a certain way that she replaces the toilet paper.
Let's talk about it, okay?
Like,
how do you guys like your toilet paper? Comment down below. Do you like your toilet paper over so that you could just pull on it, or do you like it under? So
it's the same way, you're both pulling.
No,
it's more of like if it's over, you go like this and it comes down.
It comes down
under,
quicker and easier if it's over, but if it's under, you kind of have to pull and pull. But I guess maybe under would be good only for like kids, maybe, so that they're monitoring how much they're taking, because you're probably less likely to take more toilet paper if it's going under. I hate it under. I don't like it under. If it's under, I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna flip it. Okay guys, that's our 10 quick questions. Now we're gonna go into 5 more deeper meaning questions, and we're not gonna use our faces anymore just because they're not yes or no or they're not Delilah Marcus questions. Okay, you ready for that? Bye. We're outside, so like y'all get to hear lots of background noise. Are y'all excited about that?
Yeah.
What was your first date?
First date?
First date.
We went to movies.
We never officially like went out. We kind of had to go based on a date that we kind of mutually accepted each other's feelings, and we're like, okay, that'll be our date, because we were into each other at that point and we knew it, so that's our date. Why not?
We got a hotel in there.
Yeah.
I remember getting a hotel.
Our first date, our official date is the 12th. And we wanted to go out on Valentine's Day to a hotel room, but the 14th, it was truck night for us at work, so we weren't able to go out. We wouldn't be able to call out. So the next day, well, we would, but we didn't.
Yeah, nobody wants to call out on truck.
Tuesday truck was crazy. So Wednesday we went to a hotel. We
went to the hotel, then we went to go see, I think it was the first 50 or
no, it was the second one? Second 50 Shades of Grey, 50 Shades Darker or something.
And then we went to Olive Garden after to get food, and then we didn't even eat most of it.
Yeah, we weren't even really hungry at that point.
I just wanted to go home and smoke, but we were rolling up.
So we were rolling up.
And that was like the first day I was teaching how to roll up, but you know, kind of just stopped because I wanted to smoke.
What color do you think looks best on each other? So what color do you think looks best on
red. I love when she wears red. It's really nice.
I didn't know that. I think I like Marcus.
She does know that.
I think I like Marcus in gray. I really like Marcus. Actually, I like Marcus in anything, but I really like him in like gray t-shirts, because he always wore gray t-shirts when we were like not dating, and I always found it so attractive. So I'm like, if I can trade places with anyone for the day in the world, who would it be?
You?
Me.
I think it would be Kaylani.
You think I'd want to trade places with Kaylani?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I'd say Kaylani or India Love. I really like India. I love India. And Kaylani, she's pregnant now too, and I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind experiencing a little belly and stuff. She's about to pop, so I love Kaylani. I think if you can switch with, it would be Steph Curry.
That's my
Steph Curry.
Yeah.
Has to
I'll
be.
be living my life.
That has to be. I thought about J. Cole for like a second. I'm like, nah, he just likes J. Cole. I don't think he'd want to be him. Steph Curry, 100%.
LMFAO. Sorry about that. She's weird.
So we have 2 more questions. Question number 4. How does my face and body change when I get mad?
I'm mad red.
I can't control it. Every time, especially when I'm embarrassed, my face changes. I feel it. It gets hot.
You know when she's angry, and she's angry, like Her face is mad red. You can see it in her cheeks.
And I have like a look. I like to give Marcus. I have a serious like I'm mad look. If you don't stop, I'm about to get pissed look. And then I have the like, are you kidding me look. So yeah, I think the looks also kind of give away.
I think I'm lucky with that. The look and I'm about to get mad right now. You need to fix the problem type. I don't think nobody would. I don't know. I don't really see that happening in relationships because, you know, usually females want the man to fix the problem by itself, but, you know, sometimes Delilah's like that, but sometimes it's like she tells me the problem and I just have to fix it. Everything back to normal. It's the same way, you know, that's how it's supposed to be. You have a problem, you fix it.
We've definitely grown with our communication. I'm so freaking proud of us. In these 2 years, this is our 2-year anniversary kind of thing. Update, I guess. Not really update, but I'm so proud of us. Like, for real, for real. I'm so proud of us. Kind of. For Marcus, I think when he gets mad, brows like furrow, you know, and then like they get bushier somehow, and then his face like just straightens. And Marcus, like I said, never really gets mad, but most times he usually has a goofy smile on his face, and he's usually not mad. He's so great. I love him. And I wanted to wrap up this video. One of my collab partners, Nada. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing it right. I said it in the last video. But she actually made a video regarding relationship advice. And that really inspired me to kind of wrap up this video of like, what would a 2-year couple, successful couple, like probably advise upcoming couples or like growing couples or even couples that have been together longer but don't really know like what are the key elements of being on the same page with each other.
Being honest with people, you have to. Communication is like the biggest key out of all of things, because if you don't communicate, then you don't know what's going on. You feel me? So,
right, you can't be a mind reader. Like you can't get mad at your partner for not being a mind reader. You have to communicate with them and let them know exactly what you're thinking and how you guys can compromise. So I would say compromising, communicating, honesty, and trust are the main keys to relationships. Communicating, definitely number one. Because even if everything else is going wrong, as long as you're communicating and telling each other how you're feeling and how you may fix this, if you're not communicating, you're never going to think of a resolution or a solution to any problems. And definitely compromising, even if you're communicating, if one person's always, which we always used to do, like if one person's always has their own opinion, and I still kind of do that sometimes.
They talk over each other. I would say that when talking to when you're angry and she's angry, you guys are going through something, I would say the best thing to do is to take turns speaking, because I speak and then Delilah speaks over me, I get angry and I stop speaking.
Right.
And I feel like Delilah would do the same thing, or she would like, you know, attempt to be able to let me speak first, you know, but when that happens frequently, you start to get a little angry, so I'm trying to work on that as well, to, you know, take turns speaking. Mostly we've been doing that, but, you know, usually it's really just about, you know, how you guys speak to each other, to tone of voice as well. Even though you're angry, you still have to keep your composure, you know. I feel like when you're angry, you say things you don't mean, you raise your voice when you don't need to raise your voice, you don't mean to raise your voice, and if you do mean to do all of that, then you need to just, you know, I would say let yourself go, cool down, and then come back and fix the problem. Don't just leave it there and just be like, I leave. That's that. Either don't say anything, leave, and you know, cool yourself, or you know, stay there calm, cool yourself there while you're with that person, finish what y'all started.
Resolve the problem together, just like you started the problem together. And also, yeah, understanding and listening skills, definitely number one. Definitely important keys. Understanding and listening. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is really, like, Marcus doesn't really like to be in videos, so this is really important to me, and I'm really excited that for our 2-year, and because our 2-year and Valentine's is all in the same week in a few days, so
that's crazy,
like,
right?
It's absolutely insane, and I'm so freaking proud of us. I'm so proud of us that we like lasted through everything we've lasted and accomplished, you know. Like, if y'all didn't know, Marcus and I, a year into our relationship, we moved across the country together by ourselves from New York to Arizona just because we could. And now we're still in Arizona a year later, because we moved in the second week of, we moved right after our 1st year anniversary. So if y'all didn't know, we've been through some things, you know? We've been through some things,
you know? Some things.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Really happy to have my baby on the show, on the Delilah show. Hey. On the channel, and I hope you guys have a great day, a great Valentine's Day. Have fun, do what you gotta do, make good memories, and
Don't forget to like this video.
And click the notification bell so you get notified with every post that I make. And the playlist for a couple of videos, if you're interested, will also be down below. So you can check out all the videos all in one playlist that I made your life easy.
Don't forget to check out that collab. The other videos on the collab, they worked hard for this as well.
Yeah, we did.
So, you know, we want to support them just as much as supporting us. You know, go do your thing. Later, I'm off.
Have a great day. And remember, you're a goddess. Later.
Don't you hate it when they get to asking all them questions about the way we rockin'? Like, we gotta have a separate title or some. Gotta be on TV like an idols or some.